Ryan Seacrest, he's facing a big milestone, but he's not ready for it. So Ryan Seacrest is going to turn 50 at the end of this year. Yes. He looks amazing. He looks so good. He did an interview with his sister on Entertainment Tonight, and he says he's doing everything not to turn 50. Take a look.
You're turning 50 in December. How do you really feel about hitting that milestone?
And I'm doing everything I can to make myself feel like I'm not 50 by over-exercising, eating better, overtraining, cold plunging, steaming, anything I can do to make myself feel 29 again.
Oh. I know, Ryan, that made me a little sad because I don't know how you stop the hands of time. But I understand it because I felt this way when I was 49 years old, so I understand how he feels. At 49, I was turning 50, and I felt like 50 was the beginning of the end. And on my 50th birthday, I was so depressed, I wore all black. On my 50th birthday, I told everybody, do not call me on my birthday. I told my assistant, I don't want to hear from anybody. Literally, my assistant, Edie, almost got fired when she put calls through. For people to say I didn't read anything on social media because now people always, when it's your birthday, they put it out there. I was so sad all day long. But then on my 50th birthday, one of my friends, Tom, gave me the sweetest gift. He compiled a book of people in my life. It had their picture, and they put a story of how I affected them and what I did for them in their life. And they talked about how much I meant to them. And I remember it was Garcelle Bouvet. John, I think you were in my book. It was family. It was so many people that I had worked with. And because as I turned the pages of this book and read their stories and looked at their picture with me, I realized that if I was not here, it would be a big loss in people's life. And I couldn't stop crying. Like, I cried reading the entire book of what people thought of me. And that book changed my entire perspective about turning 50. And I realized God put me here for a reason. So, like, there are people that you are put here to be in certain people's lives, and you're put here to make a difference, even if you plant a little seed in a person's life. So that is what I would say to Ryan Seacrest. You're looking at turning 50 from the wrong lens. It's not the end, Ryan. It's the beginning of a second chapter. It really is. Like, now, you're at a place where you can do great things and figuring out your legacy and how you can be of service. And yeah, Ryan, sure, it's certain things that, that can't change. Like now, I try to drop it like it's hot and my knees start cracking. There was a time, I'm telling you, I think everything happened to me last Tuesday at 3. I could drop it like it's hot and be like clapping my hands and clapping it. And now it's just like I dropped it like it was hot and I thought I broke something. I don't know what happened. You know, there's times, and y'all notice you'll turn to say, hey, and then you can't move your neck. You ever do that? It's like, what did I do your neck? And then you wonder, why is my eye twitching? There's things that happen, and Ryan, you're gonna go through this too. People talk about women getting menopause. Men, I don't know if y'all knew, men get menopause too. It's called andropause. It's called andropause. And in men's 40s, things start happening. They start to lose testosterone. Hey, Marco. No, Marco, let me tell you what else happens. You get night sweats too. You get fatigued, you get irritable. And Marco, sometimes with andropause, I'm sorry to tell you, Marco, sometimes your equipment gets a little rusty.
Oh, no!
I know. You go now you see women, we go through stuff too, y'all go through stuff too. It happens. But turning 50 is so much bigger and better than that. And I love that you did the cold plunges, Ryan. Oh, by the way, I started doing cold plunging. I don't have a cold plunge. The tub, I do it in my shower. So when I'm taking a shower, I immediately turn it on cold, and I'm working my way up to 4 minutes. Today, I did 2 minutes and 10 seconds in the cold water. I did. Y'all, if y'all want to try something, because it's supposed to help with inflammation and help you think better and just a lot of benefits. I tried to do 3 minutes, but my body said, bitch, we got to get out this cold water. This ain't happening. So, Ryan, I got to tell you, I hope you find it in you to embrace your age, because it really is a beautiful thing. It really is, Ryan. Don't be afraid of it. What that lady say, run towards